Today I'm going to talk about live music photography and how, in my opinion, it is one of the easiest forms of photography to shoot. Hi everyone, Everett Christopher here, aka Photo Loco. Thank you in advance for checking out my video, and I hope you're staying creative, being encouraging to others, and having a great day in general. I'm a wedding and boudoir photographer based in Austin, Texas, and I'm here to share my experience, insight, and knowledge with you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell for reminders for future videos and to support my channel in general. I thank you in advance. So today I'm going to talk about what I think is probably one of the easiest forms of photography that exists, and that is live music photography. So how did I come to this conclusion? Well, I shoot a lot of genres. I shoot weddings and boudoir, but I've also shot family, just general event photography, like commercial photography, right? They come in, a speaker, for example, is doing a presentation. They hire you for your half-day rate or full-day rate, and you do kind of candid photojournalistic shots of them as they're speaking, of the entire crowd. Same thing at wedding receptions, kind of candid photojournalism in general throughout the day for shooting weddings. And then with portrait photography and boudoir photography is basically a version of portrait photography, but you're dealing with people, you're dealing with subjects. You are kind of literally the director. I mean, you're in charge of setting up the mood. Are you shooting Rembrandt lighting against a beautiful muslin backdrop, right? What are the emotions? Are we going for happy? Are we going for excited? Are we going for serene, peaceful? You know, that kind of thing. And then what about the subject? Are they an experienced model that you don't have to really direct much, and they know triangles and they know how to place their fingers and hands gracefully? Or is it a client who has no idea how to pose, maybe like a family, and you have to kind of set them up, pose them, put their hands in certain positions, and in general just be aware and conscientious of what you're about to shoot and how they're posed and what the background looks like, all of that, right? There is a form of photography where you don't have to worry about any of that, and it is live music photography. With live music photography, with portrait photography, you have to worry about the lighting and the production. With live music photography, you don't. You don't have to worry about setting any of that up. It's already done for you. And in medium and larger size venues, the lighting oftentimes is spectacular. They have incredible lighting shows, and the production in general is just top tier. Then let's talk about the subject. Who are you photographing? You're photographing someone who is an entertainer and who is out to entertain naturally. So they are already kind of hams for the camera. Every time that I've photographed someone and they have noticed me, they have eaten it up. They're getting their image taken or their video taken. And so they ramp up the ham and cheese. So live music photography is a very nice way and easy way to kind of get into photography. If you're wondering about what type of genre should you shoot, you might consider live music photography. Now there is, logistical concerns. Smaller venues, for example, up to medium-sized venues, may not have an area within which you can traverse as the photographer. Usually at larger venues, there's like an area, like a pit area, where you can traverse and there's no crowd, and the crowd's gated off. In smaller venues, that's not always the case. You're in the mix with the crowd, and so you have to pay attention to your equipment, make sure it's not getting damaged, make sure you're not bumping into people. Sometimes they'll bump into you, and there's been more than one occasion when I've had something break because I got pushed up into a wall. It was completely inadvertent, but sometimes with those crazier concerts, like metal concerts that I've shot, they have a pit area and people are just getting thrown around and throwing each other around and whatnot. And if you are close to the band, you're going to be in that mix as well, and they will not notice you. So yeah, that's something you do have to contend with. From a physical standpoint, that is a concern, but from a composition, I mean, literally, all you have to do to shoot live music photography is have patience and be able to compose. Equipment-wise, what you want to do is make sure you're investing in fast lenses, because although the lighting and the production is top-notch, you can't shoot these events with amateur gear. You can't shoot them with kit lenses. You need a 70 to 200 2.8 would be my number one recommendation. 85s are also amazing. But 70 to 200, that's going to be your main lens. 50 millimeter 1.4s are great. 85s, like I said. If you want to go wide angle, 15 to 30. I have a Tamron 15 to 30 that's amazing. So to get the whole crowd, the whole atmosphere right. So to wrap up, yeah, if you are new to photography and considering a genre to shoot, I would highly consider live music photography. A little bit later, I'm going to release a video that explains how you can get into it and what you can do to introduce yourself to bands so that you can start becoming accepted as a live music photographer and start getting access to some of these wonderful shows. Okay, guys, I hope that helps. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell, and we'll see you next time.